In your present condition, affected by the experience of death in your soul, you do not always use your will correctly. In other words, even though you have free will, you sometimes make bad choices. The human will, in its healthy state, is always naturally inclined toward God and operates in harmony with the divine will. So if you were perfect, full of the life-giving divine energy, you would naturally follow the way of heaven while living on the earth. If you follow God's will, then you do what God has designed you to do, so that you stay on the path of maturity toward greater healing and perfection. Though the world may give you an uneven and rocky service, or winding through difficult territory, every step will progressively lead toward the fulfillment of your potential and your purpose. When you have to make decisions between good and bad, you may not know the right decision. You go through the process of considering the different possibilities, the actions that you could make, and you make a choice to do good or evil. Because you don't know everything, you really may want to do what's good, but really don't know which option is best. Even when we can clearly tell what the best choice is, then we don't always naturally do that which is in harmony with God's will. Sometimes even when we know what will keep us in the spiritual way and what will bring love into the lives of others, we don't act according to God's will. We instead decide to act according to our own self-will, placing ourselves in opposition to God's will, as though we know better than God, who knows everything, including knowing us better than we know ourselves. When we do not act in harmony with the divine will, we commit sin, which is a self-inflicted wound on our own souls. Every day we make decisions about staying on the way toward healing and transformation, or diverting from the way to stumble around in the darkness, driven by passions. If we keep inclining toward harmful choices, we can form deeply rooted bad habits that make the natural path to inner health more difficult. We can, however, start to make those little decisions each day to keep us on the way that leads to life.